What's up, Facebook? Joe, we gonna create another video for today. What we doing here is creating something like I think it would be called a breakfast nook. Some people call it that. Bar countertop. Either one. I mean, whatever name you want to use is fine. But what we did here, we built a 2x4 wall here. And what we did was support it down on the floor and everything. And you see, nice and sturdy. And what you want to do is to get a straight line. What we usually do is find you a straightest wall and measure from this end to there, and make sure you go from that end down on this end. And a good tool to use is a chalk line. And what you do is just pop that line, mark your two points, pop your line, and stay on that line. You can't go wrong. And what you do to get the top level, we usually start off with a 4-foot level would be good for here. Well, I left my 4-foot level with Milwaukee in the tool shop there. So I got a 6-footer and a 2-footer. A 6-footer work just as fine, and 2-foot. So, and what we do is once you get that bottom point nailed, you just use your leveler and everything to get your height. Make sure it's all straight all the way down. And then what we did was we just bolt the cabinets right to the wall. And then you get you make sure you nail it to the main wall also. That way you won't have no shifting back and forth. And then, so what we're trying to do is we're gonna have a countertop here. And that way, the countertop gonna bump up against here. And then we want another countertop that's gonna actually sit on top of this. And we're gonna use these bar stool chairs here. You see how high they is, so you want your countertop pretty high. A basic cabinet is 30 inches. And so what we usually set the bar countertop, we usually set those at 42 inches. And that'll give a pretty good height for even a kid or adult. And you ain't got to worry about straining when you're trying to eat your food or a plate or something like that. It'll be a nice, comfortable position for everybody. So now what we're gonna do now, we got our wall built, sturdy, and we put our cabinets together. And let me come around. How to put cabinets together. This is the secret. Use a C-clamp. If you don't use a C-clamp, you're gonna have gaps in between your wood. As you can see, there's no gaps. So you want to take all the screws, the drawers out, use a C-clamp. And what we did was, you want to take a drill bit that's bigger than your screw head. So what you do, put that on the drill. That way your screw could actually go inside the wood. You won't have it sticking out, or you ain't got to worry about trying to rub up against the cabinet. And then you take you another drill bit, 1/4 inch will work good for that. And you drill all the way through. That's just where it won't split your wood. And tie screws you should use is 2.5 works real good. So you just get 2.5 basic drywall screw. Get the coarse, of course. That'll work better. And just keep them together. Put that C-clamp on real tight. Keep them together here. Put your screw in, 2 screws. And you gotta take your doors off for this one. And do the same thing here down at the bottom. Then put your doors back on. That way you have a nice, good finished countertop. And as you can see, we did it all the way around the kitchen too. So, and for the island also as well. And so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get ready and drywall the back of this. Get ready to put our drywall on. Make it nice and finish. This countertop here is 10 feet long. So you didn't have any more 10-foot drywall, so we use a 12 cut off. That way we won't have no seams at all. And we won't have less mud and work to do. So we're finna get ready to put the drywall on. So check us out a little bit later. Pause. Okay, you see we putting the drywall on. So we got the back side open so you can see the studs, which make it real simple. You gotta have a good eye. Make sure you keep a straight line. And when you're doing drywall, as you can see, if you can see the indent, you want to make sure the screw is in just a little bit. That way when you're doing your mud work, you cover the screw up. So most time when we doing mud, finish the drywall, you don't see hardly no seams. Yeah, we do less seams as possible. Impact drills are real good, especially DeWalt. They cost about almost $300 a pop, but I'm telling you, it's well worth it. The lithium batteries last a long time, and so basically, I'm gonna get ready to cut this and show you. Good method real quick. One of the things is the easy way to find your lines. What we do is just take a leveler. You can use a 6-foot leveler. What you do, just take your leveler, make sure it's straight. Even though you won't have no mistakes. Get it level. Draw your line. And you ain't got to worry about missing the studs and all the other stuff. And you got to mud more nail holes and stuff. So that's the easiest way of doing it. As I showed in another video, when you're building a wall, make sure you do 16 on center. A lot of people like doing this, and they will go, some people will go 2 feet on center, save money on material. With me, I try to go the extra mile, and I just love the 16 on center system. Because especially doing drywall and you got kids or something like that, they feet and stuff kicking the wall and all this stuff. So you want to make sure that your walls are good and sturdy. So as we got our lines, continue our lines. I'm gonna cut this for y'all. I don't want to make the video too long. Well, what we do is we come on back here. Easy way to do it. So we got it all stood up. Just take the drywall knife and cut it from the back side all the way down to get you a line. Just keep it straight. What we're gonna do is automatic bend for it. And then we just cut the front side this time. Go for the side. Then you go for the side, just keep it tight. There we go. Now, all we gotta do is finish putting the screws in and everything. It'll be nice, and then paint it. It'll be nice and ready to go. I'll show y'all in another short video how it looked how it turned out to be. All right, thanks for watching.